Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is IRHAM MUNZIR. So today I will be explaining to you guys about presentational aids in public speaking. But first, what are presentational aids? So presentational aids are tools or materials used by the speaker to enhance, support and clarify their message when giving presentations or speech. They help the audience to understand complex ideas, remember the key points and engage with the presentation. It also makes the presentations more attractive and appealing. So I will explain further about it in these videos.
Now, I will explain further on presentational aids, which is visual aids and audio aids. So let's go. Visual aids. What are visual aids, right? So visual aids are materials or tools that can be seen and are used by a speaker to support, clarify, or strengthen a spoken message. They include items such as charts, graphs, photographs, drawings, objects, models, videos, and slides, which help the audience understand and remember information more effectively. Such as right now, I'm doing a visual aids with the slides to explain my presentation, right? So let's look at the advantages and the disadvantages. Advantages: increase audience interest because visuals can attract attention. Second, improve retention and memory because people remember what they see better than what they hear. Boost speaker credibility because well prepared visuals make the speaker appear more professional, confident, and organized. And enhance understanding, it will help the audience to understand complex idea. And lastly, reduce stage fright because having visual can to focus on help speakers feel more confident and less nervous. Okay, moving on to the disadvantages, technical problems such as slide projectors or videos may fail to work properly during presentation. So this will interrupt the presentation process. Second, may distract audience. If the visuals are too colorful, crowded, or animated, the audience may focus on the slides more than the presenter or the speak itself. Third is of over dependence. Some speakers may rely too much on the slides, too much on the presentational aids, like they just read the slides without really properly explaining to the audience. Time consuming preparation and also potential for misinterpretation. If the visuals are too complex, the audience may misunderstood the data or the message. Okay, example such as in anatomy, we learn uh, we deal with structure, shape, and relationship of body parts. So it's impossible for us to learn without just talking, and there is no picture to uh, explaining what we are describing. And also you have graphs and charts, right? So moving on to the audio aids. Audio aids are materials or devices that use sound to enhance the presentation or learning experience. They include spoken recordings, music, sound effects, or any auditory element that help the audience understand, remember, or feel the message more effectively. Okay, the advantages: create more emotional impact, improves retention and memory, aid in language and communication learning, especially useful in language or pronunciation training, where we can hear the correct pronunciation, and also increase audience engagement. Okay, disadvantages are most likely the same as the audio. Technical problems may distract audience, risk of overdependence, and limited accessibility because some audience may have hearing difficulties or the venue may lack proper sound equipment. Okay, for example, when we listen to recorded speech or interview, or when we listen to soft background music during a motivational or emotional speech, or sound effects such as using heartbeat or breathing sounds during an anatomy or physiology lecture. Okay, so in conclusion, presentational aids are not just decorations, they are powerful tools that bring our words to life, whether through visuals that show or sounds that move. They help the audience see, hear, and feel our message more clearly. When we use wisely, visual and audio aids can transform an ordinary speech into an unforgettable experience, one that captures attention, builds understanding, and leaves a lasting impact. However, the real strength of any presentation still lies in the speaker's ability to connect with the audience. Presentational aids should support a message, not overshadow it. So, as communicators, let's use these aids creatively, confidently, and purposefully, turning information into inspiration and every speech into a meaningful experience. So that's all for me. Thank you.